All right, guys, Saturday morning. Good morning. Hope everything's going great. Back out here at this clearing job. Make sure I'm not over you there. Anyway, back out here at this clearing job. The guys are going to be coming here after a while to start cutting the main portions of these logs out of here. I'm going to go ahead and probably go through here and get these handful of decent ones laid down. Like that big one, they may or may not take it, but then that one and those others, I'm going to get those laid down for them, and then I think most of that's hedge trees and junk over there, so I'll start pulling stuff over and start stacking, getting it out of their way, and then we'll kind of work our way down this way doing the same thing. I don't think they're supposed to be here for another hour or two, I think, the way they were talking. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get this done, get that ready for them, try to get some of this brush out of their way. That way they'll have easier access. I do that. If they're still not here, I may start working my way over there and start laying those trees this way. I'd really like for them to kind of get this done up and get out of the way, and that way I'm not just stacking trees in on top of them and making it difficult for them. So anyway, that's the plan for right now, so we'll get after it. All right, got the machine greased up this morning, and be ready to go here. I think it was in dire need of greasing. I was a little bit disappointed in the fact that I haven't greased it any more than I have lately. It just seems like we've been going from one job to the next until all this rain and crap hit. So I think I'm going to start a pile there. So I'm going to grab this and if I keep running over my truck. I'm just trying to get everything kind of out of the way for them. I've been on those saws, and so I know how it is. All I need to do is knock it. Knock a line or break a line first thing this morning. Also, don't want to get too far out in this field either. He does have basically it's a grass, I believe is what he said, some sort of grass that he has planted out here. He said it's not a big deal if it gets damaged. This is kind of a cover crop that he may try to hay a little bit of. I mean, we're not going to damage much of it, but I'm really cautious with when I'm working around these crop fields and stuff. I'm just really cautious with their crop. That's their livelihood, and I sure don't want to cost them anything. I mean, a couple $100 is a couple $100, you know, or whatever, but I'm just hoping this crap will burn. That's what I'm hoping. So anyway, guys, I've been enjoying the comments. 99% of them have been positive. I have had a couple of ones that have come in that's been really in left field. One guy was complaining because I was taking all the trees out, depleting the world's oxygen level, and I get it, but you know, in our area, this is a farming community. This part of Missouri has one of the largest cattle production than any state in the U.S. And our area down here is actually, it used to be #1 in the state as far as cattle production goes. So, I mean, that's the way it is down here. I mean, it's, so these guys want as much grazing area as they can get, and as much cropland as they can get, and that's how they make their living. So, I mean, I get it. I do. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to clear cut everything, but those people that don't know, that make comments like that, if they would just come spend a little bit of time, you know, most of us take care of what we do, and as far as cleaning up, and I mean, if many a times I went in and cleared areas off, people haven't, you know, taken care of it, and in 5 years it's all grown back up again with saplings and stuff. So Mother Nature will rebuild herself in quick fashion. So it's not like it's, you know, these trees here that I take out, ain't like that it's you know, if he doesn't take care of this in just a few years, these trees will all be back. So I mean, I don't believe in clear cutting, and you know, but some of these bigger trees, you know, they've reached their maturity level. They've reached their maturity level, and they're on the way down. So they're going to die. God almighty, I'm jerky today. Wow. Anyway, they're on their way out. So you might as well utilize them while they're still good. If you let them go too long, then they'll get to the point where they're no good for anybody. They're no good because they're dead. They're no good for the environment. They're no good for the landowner. So try to utilize that stuff while it's still good before it deteriorates really bad. Not a willy-nilly kind of guy just to go out and just tear crap up. And I mean, I do a lot of conservation work for the Conservation, you know, Commission, and so I mean, I'm all about preservation, but I mean, this ground here was, this really wasn't dense enough to hold much in the way of deer or anything like that, and I've not seen any rabbits or anything like that, you know, come out of here. And I've seen a few deer tracks, but just being a crop field, you're gonna have that. So I mean, I get it, but that's the boss. All right, I'm back. Now we're trying to, wife was wanting to know if I was gonna go to a ball game. Oh, I keep spinning around. varsity cheerleader, and their girls basketball team, I remember me saying that they had ball games to go to, but so anyway, their girls basketball team beat the #1 ranked team in the state to advance to the state finals in basketball. So anyway, I'd really like to go to that, and I'm going to try to do that. Just kind of depends on how today goes, but I try not to miss much in the way of games and stuff like that. I mean, I have to occasionally, but I try not to. You're probably not going to want that tree, I doubt. So anyway, that's the plan. Seriously, that they're gonna want any of that small stuff. I don't know, they might. Come on. Make a bunch of piles, that way I don't have to travel. You know, do a bunch of pushing. Leave it open for them. I love those edge trees. Glass breaking, hose yanking things. You could say glass breaking, hose yanking, ball making. is my calling. Maybe I ought to be in Hollywood or Nashville or something writing songs. What do you think? Nah, I think I'll stick to my day job. doing right now is just piling this stuff. The firewood guys are here, so they're in there cutting their logs and leaving the tops and the stumps, and so I'm just going through here and just piling stuff, kind of cleaning up while they're doing their thing. The firewood guys, they've got a cousin that's on the same basketball team as my daughter cheerleads for, so he's going to go to the ball game as well. So we're both heading out of here about 2 o'clock, so we'll just have to come back tomorrow. And easy on the hoses, boys, easy on the hoses. No scratching. No scratching. Like I said, just trying to get things stacked. Not break any glass. Not yank any hoses. I'm just trying to be very cautious, and I know I've spoke about this in the past. I'm just trying to be very cautious and not scratch the crap out of this thing, because it has got to last me forever. Just really trying to be more cautious about just wading into someplace and this stuff here that's, that's coming do. Unpredictable stuff, man. That was close. Right, if I don't end up with a dent on that one. Well, a little dent in the door. That's what I figured. Well, like I said, that's just my own fault. But these hedges are so unpredictable, man. They'll come loose, and then it's like they're possessed. They'll come right at you. Yeah, little dent in the door. Dent, it's just kind of a long dent. It didn't bend the door jamb or anything. It just kind of creased the door a little bit. Probably not the last dent I'll ever put on it. That is the first dent that I put on it. Hopefully you don't put any more on it. I'd say if I was going to buy one, that's probably what I would buy. And he's over there, he's got a grapple. He's got a grapple that he's in there moving them logs out, stacking them over there. And like I said, he's got a processor. It's all automated, conveyor. So are, these old stumps ain't gonna burn up much, but every little bit helps. Alright guys, it's about time for us to get out of here and get ready to go to the ball games. So we got a lot done, as you can see. All of the main trees are down. All we have to do is get these here in the fence line. All the other ones, and they've got all of the logs cut with the exception of just these right here. So anyway, things have gone really good. Tomorrow I'll take and push them tops and stuff and the root balls up towards the piles and then restack them, and that'll give us room to get in here and lay some of these down, because I'm more likely gonna have to get out on the road to take and shove them this way. But I want to get all this out of the way so we don't have to take a chance on having any snags or anything like that. So anyway, this is the end of day 2, or part 2 of the clearing. So don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments, help me out, and I much appreciate it. And we will see you guys tomorrow.